Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rob Deck Podcast, which is not an official name for this channel or podcast yet. We are going to see what develops from this, so we're going to give it a test shot, and I don't even know why. This is kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing, but I've always thought about starting a podcast, and here we are now. It is officially 10:58 p.m. Eastern Time, and I am in the beautiful city of Toronto.
Yes.
With none other than Matthew Santoro.
Yes. That's on the internet forever.
Welcome to Let Your Google Hang Out, episode 95. Is anybody here? Nobody? Charles St. Michael? Oh my God. Well, that'll prove if Scott's listening. Scott Kim Martin was remember those days? Those were good days.
That's how we met.
That's how we met. Let Your Google Hang Out was a beautiful little podcast for quite some time, run by the wonderfully receding Scott Kim Martin.
Five-head.
I call him that, and I think he likes that. And it was beautiful. We all met, and they would bring on a whole bunch of guests and like a bunch of YouTubers, and you meet a lot of people, and that's how I met you, Matt, and that's how I met Dylan, household hacker. Such a cool experience.
Yeah, let your Google.
Charles St. Michael. You know, I didn't even mention him because I figured like I knew him beforehand. That's how close Charles. Like I thought I knew him longer than that.
Well,
that's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, those are good friendships. I mean, Let Your Google Hang Out was a great.
Is that
Let Your Google Hang Out?
Let your Google hang out.
Let your Google hang out.
Let me give a hang.
Let me Google, mom.
Let your game.
The Google Hammer was no. Let Your Google Hangout was a lot of fun, and that's how we met. And then I remember when we started doing that, I was like, okay, this guy's pretty good. And I was like, hey, Scott. Wait, he brought you on, didn't he?
He brought me on because I asked you because I thought it was your podcast.
Yeah. You asked me, and I'm like, who's this loser trying to be my friend?
Right, and I was just like, this guy's bald and his teeth are annoying.
Yeah. You revealed that on. I've
revealed that a number
on
of
Google.
times.
Yeah.
Google.
On Google hashtag.
Google hashtag.
If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, hashtag Google.
Yummy.
What the hell?
I don't know. Okay.
Oh my God. That stays in.
I really wish I could drink tonight.
Yeah, I already had a couple. You know. Oh, I'm already ready to go. How's it going?
Yeah, I know. I'm dreading.
I see you. You're looking good out there.
That's such clear sound.
Yeah, no, it's amazing sound. Why don't you give this video a like if you're feeling all good and frisky over there?
Good thing this has a pop filter.
Yeah.
Good.
Pop that boner.
Oh, it's still popping. You came close enough to just make that null and void. All right. So anyway, we're in Toronto, beautiful city, walking around, doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm vaping, and life is pretty good right now.
We're having nuggles.
We're having some nuggles. We're doing. What are you throwing things for?
I can throw whatever I want. It's my place.
How much have you drank already?
I'm just really, really excited about Tyler Oakley's new book, and I had to. I had a couple drinks. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that one out. All right, so
why?
Fuck you. I'm not doing that shit.
All right.
Okay. So anyway, you fucking dick fart. So anyway, we're prepping for Buffer Festival, which arguably is probably the best YouTube event. VidCon is very special, and it's huge. I mean, it's massive. Playlist is also pretty massive and very diverse, very widespread. They have so many different ones. And then you've got Buffer Festival. And Buffer Festival is like this tight-knit, it's like a film festival for YouTubers. That's exactly what it is. And it's this tight-knit kind of a thing in Toronto. And it's beautiful, and it's not crazy busy, and it's not swarming with tons of people all screaming and crying, which I don't think I'll ever understand. And that's a great thing. Are you pumped for Buffer Festival? That's my question.
Yeah, well, man, of course. I mean, we're all pumped, really. I know you're pumped, I'm pumped. Like, all the people that show up, if you ask any creator, they all say the same thing. It's kind of like, VidCon's fun, Playlist is fun, but Buffer Festival seems to be the favorite across the board.
Yeah, for creators.
Faux show.
For creators.
Faux show.
yeah, I mean it's really cool, and props to everyone who makes that beautiful thing come together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we can't wait to partake in that. So, interesting day today, though.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is. Now, I'm usually annoyed with people being stupid.
Oh, today's Stupid People Day.
I have been annoyed by that for a long time.
Yep.
And today was just a really special day for stupid people, I think. I think today was a big, major victory for stupidity.
Today was Stupid People Day.
It's awful.
Where do we begin on that one? I mean, it started with getting Ubers.
No, and it's not to say these people are stupid.
No, they're dumb.
We
Listen. I love Uber drivers. I love Uber. I'm a huge proponent,
huge fan
of the Ubs. But today, I just don't get it when I order an Uber and I put the address in there.
Oh my God!
And they have GPS.
Yeah, and they get the address. They have it. It's there, and it links to that.
And their phone tells them where to go.
Their phone tells them.
And I get a phone call. Not all the time, but once in a while.
Once in a
while, and people will say, "Hey, where are you?" And I'm like,
yeah.
And Rob, how do I respond every single time?
Okay, every single time it's you're holding you hold your phone with like your elbow up, like because you're just pissed, and that's the pissed, holding your phone pissed. You look around and you have your elbow extended, and you're just like, yeah, it's just the address I gave you. Yeah, the address I gave you.
That's what I answer.
That's where I am.
That's what I answer
and
every
you
time.
kind of nod, and then you smile and just shake your head like, oh my God, like
why would you ask me where am I? I've given you the address.
They
you have
know
the
where it
GPS.
is.
It's like I'm where I told you to be, but where are you?
I think it's even worse when you actually give them the address once you're inside, and they still don't know where you want to go.
Yeah, I don't understand it, but you know what? Uber's still better than taxis.
Uber is better than taxis.
Yeah.
Any day of the freaking week, especially even when the Uber driver drops you off like a half a mile from the place you're supposed to be at, like today.
Still better. You
better.
get in there, it's cleaner, smells nicer.
He's like, I'll drop you off here.
They have water.
And it's like a half a mile walk.
They have water. Sometimes they touch your butt.
That's what they're not supposed to be doing.
Wait,
have
what?
they been touching you?
Well, yeah.
They're not supposed to do that.
Well, no, I thought that was part of the service.
Well, I guess it depends.
I mean, they don't all do it. I mean, really, it only actually, now that I think about it, only happened once.
Right. Okay. I think it depends on like your preference for that kind of a thing.
No. I ordered an Uber X, and a guy pulled up, and not the nicest vehicle, but he smelled like cats. And
I love cats.
And he touched my butt, and he said, "Oh, this is a free service we offer." And I said, "Oh, okay." And he
did he make you pull down your pants first?
Well, yeah. Is that not how this goes? And then
I guess that makes sense.
And then he rubbed the butt,
right.
And he said,
"He's not going to just rub it through your pants."
No.
That's weird.
No, don't be ridiculous.
Don't be weird. Yeah.
And then he said, he whispered softly in my ear, 5 stars. And then.
And what did you give him?
I mean, I gave him 5 stars back after the ride was done.
Exactly.
I didn't think it was anything sexual. I was just like, oh, okay, butt massage.
I've had a similar experience. He said, "Hey, if you give me 5 stars, I'll give you 5 red stars." And I was wondering what that meant. And I guess red.
Is he a communist?
No. I guess red stars is like a code word for handprints. So he actually put that on my butt. 5 handprints.
Oh, yeah. So it is common then.
Right. It's a common. I felt like that was the wrong thing to do.
No. Well, I mean, my understanding is it's part of the service. Uber code, touch my butt, and get a free ride today.
Okay, that's that. Okay, see, I didn't know that. I thought what my parents taught me when I was growing up is if anyone touches your no-no spots, then that's a bad thing. That's a no-no thing. You don't touch there unless I give you explicit permission to do so.
Well,
and I didn't give that.
Well, I thought the front was the no-no spot. The back is just the chocolate starfish, a.k.a. the leather Cheerio, a.k.a. the brown eye. The brown-eyed girl.
That's something to consider.
Yeah.
My no spot definitely would be in the front more so.
Okay.
Have you not been touched in the front
I have.
by an Uber driver?
No, not an Uber driver. That was a regular taxi. That's why I take Ubers now.
Ah, okay.
You see how this works? Yeah, no,
Okay.
they only touch the butt.
Okay, so that's good.
Hashtag Nemo. Yeah.
So obviously, as a disclaimer, we have not been sexually assaulted by Uber drivers.
No, I absolutely have, and this is all real. And take it up with the Rob Dyke.
No.
At Gmail.
At gmail.ca. .gov.
Hashtag.
.whitehouse.
.org. / bald baby.
Little bald baby.
Oh, sorry.
.jpg.
.porn.
.porn. Okay, so that's pretty much, if you want to experience more of me, that's the site you go to, and Matt will be there too also. So moving on from that, so it's just annoying people. I don't know what it was. The first day I was here, we walked around the city, we kept getting whiffs of feces. That was really odd and disgusting, and I got this was more the second day, I think, because the first day I got here, I got pretty hammered.
The first night.
Yeah. I was hammered that night. I was so sick. I was asleep on the bathroom floor. How long was I passed out on the bathroom floor?
Only about an hour, actually.
But still, that's a solid hour on a bathroom floor.
Yeah,
tile bathroom floor.
I was genuinely surprised, though, about how you recovered. I didn't think you would recover at all. I thought you'd be dead. And then I knocked on the door, and I said, Rob, because I need to check on you.
Right, yeah, thank you.
See, here's the thing. Serious PSA. This is a serious PSA. If a friend of yours is ever drunk or sick, make sure they're not lying on their back.
Wait an hour, unsupervised, and
then check on them. And
because they can't die within an hour.
Exactly. And as long as they make some sort of noise, they're not dead. And that's it. And that's quite literally what happened. And I was like, Rob, and you're like, I was like, Rob, and you're like, I was like, okay, he's not dead, and I went to bed. So that's how I knew he was safe, and that's all you got to do.
Yeah, it was awful. It was a terrible experience, and I can't even drink tonight still, and it's been 2 days. I can't drink tonight either.
But you're a little baby, so
I am a bit of a baby today. Well, yesterday I was a total crankalope, in the words of Matthew Santoro.
Crankalope?
These are words Matthew Santoro uses. Hangry, which is now a word.
That is now a word. And very soon,
hungry and angry.
Rumples will be
crumpling through the rumples is Matt stepping through leaves in the fall.
Now, why don't we explain to people how that happened?
Well, we were hanging out with Scott. We were filming for the Ford Fiesta movement.
But Rob!
Uh-oh. It's a tough economy.
How's the fuel economy on those things?
So anyway, we're filming for that, and Matt didn't want us to walk through the leaves because it made too much noise on camera. So he said, why don't we move over because we're crumpling through the rumples.
But a little bit of context, though, to what I was thinking.
Yeah, this will make it a lot less stupid.
As to what I was thinking, Jerk Dick, was...
Jerk Dick.
I believe I was filming for you guys, and you were walking backwards, and I was walking forwards, and you guys, someone started walking through leaves, and we only had time for like 1 or 2 shots, and I started panicking because the shot was perfect, and I didn't want the sound to be ruined by the crumpling of the leaves.
Yes. Okay.
So I wasn't thinking straight, and I said, "Stop! You're crumpling the rumples." And the rest is history.
You definitely said crumpling through the rumples.
Well, yeah.
Which is a lot more like flamboyantly.
Did I say it like that?
Yes, you did. You said crumpling through the rumples.
You're crumpling through the rumples.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Do you agree?
I do.
That is a very strong possibility.
No, I do, and I mean, hangry's now a word. I've been using that for years.
Hungry and angry.
Yeah.
Crankalope.
Crankalope. If I'm ever cranky, occasionally I get crankalope.
If Matt is ever concerned about anything, He is Concernicus.
I am Concernicus. It happens, all right?
He does ask if something costs a certain amount of money, which a lot of things do. He has asked, how many bucks is that?
It's an important question.
How many bucks is that?
Yeah.
What's another one?
Man, I think I mean, does that cover it? I feel like there's more.
I really feel like there's more.
I mean, if it comes to us, I'll just drop it while we're talking. But
all right, yeah. I mean,
drop
I'm
it
sure
like it's
probably,
hot, really.
Yeah, probably come out within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Dia? Is that one?
That's a common one.
Yeah,
A lot of people
that
use
means
dia.
poopies.
Yeah, the poopies. I mean, you still say poopies pretty consistently.
Shampoosies?
Shampoosies. That's one you used before. Shampoosies.
Shampoodles.
Shampoosies.
That's a clip no one will ever see, and
No,
they should.
They should.
They
see
should.
it,
That's
but
the day I came out of the closet.
literally, you actually.
No, literally,
He
I
actually
walked
came
out of a closet.
and did that. He actually came out of a closet. So in our honeymoon suite.
Yeah.
So this is totally not gay at all.
No, it was nothing homosexual about it. I went into the closet.
Why don't you tell them about how we ended up in a honeymoon suite?
Yeah, that's fine. We were traveling across America.
Here's a little context here. The Ford Fiesta movement, for those of you who don't know, was an initiative posed by Ford where they would give 100 people in the United States a brand new Ford Fiesta that they could drive around the country a year ahead of release, where they could show it off and everything like that. Now, we decided to take a cross-country trip from, essentially, starting in Buffalo with you and Scott, coming to pick me up near Boston, and then heading all the way to Portland, Oregon, on the other side of the country. So, we eventually went through Colorado. And we were looking for a place to stay, and Matt.
So, I wasn't listening to anything you said. So, what happened was...
Okay. I'm going to smack you in your little... right between the butt cheeks.
Okay, Uber driver.
Bare hand.
You should be an Uber driver.
I'm going to sign up.
Okay. So what happened was we're traveling across America, Ford Fiesta movement, great fuel economy, and we get to this place, and we get to the front, and we decide we need a room because 3 grown men need to sleep, and not in a car. So we decide to get a hotel room. And I go to the front and say, hey, guys, watch this. And I go to the front and say, hey, what are the odds that 3 guys could get an upgrade on our room?
Hell yeah.
And she looks at us and she goes, you know what? Looks back and forth. I think I can do that for you. And I look back at the guys and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Uh-huh, fuck you.
So she did it. And she's like, how's the honeymoon suite? Now, immediately, when you think honeymoon suite, you think big room.
Big room, big bed.
Chocolates maybe on the...
Yeah,
we'll share the chocolates. That's fine with me. Towels in the shape of swans.
Yeah, that's something you'd expect.
Various things like this, you know.
Right.
So we take it. I will take it, madam. I've been the hero of this trio of friends. And we get up there. Not what we expected.
No, not totally. No.
You walk in. First of all, the room was a little odd. The paper on the walls, the wallpaper as some call it, was a little dirt McGirt, as some would say. It was peeling. Then we walk in, and there was no divider in the room. And Rob and Scott will even attest to this, but Scott's not here. And it was so awkward. There was no divider. It was literally meant for honeymooners. So it was meant for people that have nothing to hide and everything to share, including their nudity. So there was no divider. There was actually, I think, one small glass door that divided our nudity from each other. And there were shampoosies. And that was it. And then we nuggled the whole night.
So what you had to do was you had to shower in this tub, like jacuzzi thing, right? And you felt like a freaking gorilla because you're just sitting there like running water over your body with like this extendable shower head.
Was it a heart-shaped tub?
I don't think it was heart-shaped. I don't think it went that far, but it very could have been. We didn't really have. I don't know. It was disturbing because what a terrible, terrible idea. Just an awful idea. So go
Well,
to
you're
hell,
welcome.
Matt. Go to hell.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I was just trying to help by getting a bigger room instead.
Yeah, Matt's over here like, hell, watch this. I'm going to be real smooth and get us an upgrade. Yeah. And then he got us an upgrade that was the most uncomfortable thing. Yeah, the room was disgusting. It was like a 1970s pink. Like,
Yeah,
it wasn't even like a modern pink look. It was like 1970s, clearly back when this place has been around since smoking was very much allowed in the rooms. and like people thought cigarettes were healthy for you at that point.
Yeah, and people would be like boning on their honeymoon.
Yeah,
and
like
smoking.
doctors smoke Camels. You know, all the top doctors smoke Camels. Don't you know
nobody shaved. It was an odd time.
Nobody shaved. I mean, it was like like a netting of hair that you have to get through in order to make someone pregnant.
It was a quest.
It was a quest.
It was a quest, really. Yeah, it was like the what movie was that? Is it like it's some Disney movie? You had to get through the thicket in order to get to the. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you'll know one day.
No, actually, I probably won't.
You'll know one day.
No, I probably won't.
I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Me either. So
I'm hard though.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That's good to know.
You're welcome.
We'll take care of that
Subscribe.
later. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. So, what are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
What are we doing tomorrow?
We can do whatever we want. We're definitely shooting something for my channel.
Yes, we are.
Which will be
a big secret, isn't it? Not really.
No, it's Creepypastas Part 2.
Oh, all right. Just go ahead and blow it.
Ah, okay. Well, I already did that.
And I'm gonna be in that.
Yeah, you're gonna read half of them.
Hell yeah!
What better person to read creepypastas than Rob? And actually, this wasn't planned; it was last minute, but it just worked out perfectly.
It really did.
So, depending on when this goes out, it may be out soon or it may already be out. So, go to youtube.com/Matthew Santoro and check that out.
Yep.
And you're gonna enjoy it. Faux show. We're gonna kill it. I already know it. I can't wait. We're gonna.
No, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, no, it's my second most popular video, which is actually gaining on my most popular, which may be my most popular one day, is my my original, the 10 freakiest creepypastas of all time, I think it's called.
Right.
But I'm making a part 2, and you're gonna be in it.
What if you didn't put part 2 at the end? What if you put 10 more?
I thought about that. I did.
Because I think part 2 drives people away. I think they don't care as much.
But more, I agree with you, but then the other side of it is more is a little wordy. It's like 10 more freakiest creepy. It's all about the first few words. People read
like
that.
10 more freaky creepypastas to keep you up at night. That's a very short title.
People.
That is. What happened? What was that? It sounded like something was crawling on the building.
Did you hear that? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, something's crawling up my condo. Don't say what floor.
It's Spider-Man.
Wait.
Wrong city.
Wait. Ah! No.
Okay, you're a dick.
Did that pop in your ears?
A little bit.
You're welcome. Anyway, so it's going to be fantastic, and check it out. Faux show.
Yeah, go to Matthew Santoro on YouTube, and of course,
Santomo, man.
Santomo,
Come on.
Sorry. And if you want to see Matt and I interacting throughout the day, obviously you have to go to Matthew Santoro Vlogs.
Yes.
On the YouTube, and you're going to check that out.
YouTube.com/Matthew Santoro Vlogs, yes.
Because it is pretty funny.
Yeah.
What we've got going.
Yeah. I mean, when is this going up, approximately?
I don't know. I could put it up tonight.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I don't really care.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Put it up tonight.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
And then if you actually are doing that, right now, you should go to Matthew Santoro Vlogs, and there will be an entire string of vlogs featuring the one and only Rob Dyke.
Yeah, I'm there.
And they're very humorous, including Harry Potter on meth.
No, it's Voldemort on meth.
Okay, well, I screwed up.
Yeah, you did screw that up. It's your video and you screwed it up.
But it's staying in.
Screwed the pooch.
Staying in. Stanking it up.
Stinking the butt.
Stinking my butt.
You're stinking the butt up right now.
So that's it. So go check that out.
Yeah, so go check it out. Hey,
Chookadoot.
Chookadoot. Chookadoot.
Ooh, naboo.
All right, and I think before we completely just start making absolutely no sense, we should end this. So thanks for tuning into the first podcast. Now, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what direction we're going to go with this. I'm not sure. I can't I can't know. Maybe I'll get a camera set up on some of this stuff in the future. I really don't know. It depends. I mean, if you check this out, what is the deal with YouTube's URLs now, though? Like, do I even want to make a channel for this?
Okay, so the way that YouTube's URLs work now is you no longer have the option to have youtube.com/user/the Rob Dyke.
Which is so stupid.
Which it should be. I like that.
You like it like that? That you can't do a username?
No, I like it like that. It should stay like that.
Yeah, it should stay like that. Right?
Now, they no longer have that. What they have is an unrecognizable string of characters and numbers. So it's youtube.com/C for channel / unrecognizable character strings and numbers, which you could never direct anyone to. Once you get to a certain threshold, which I think is like 500 subscribers or 100, something like that, then you can claim a URL. However, that URL...
That's how it's been, though, right?
No. At the beginning, you could make a username.
I think this change has been in effect for a long time, then.
Yeah, but they've made it progressively worse.
Yeah, now it's worse. How is it worse now?
You need a lot more requirements to get a custom URL. But the thing is, the custom URL isn't what you annotate to. That's what's tough.
Right.
Which actually, if you think about it, makes sense because they're moving away from annotations. So I think they're trying to make it hard for you to annotate.
It's just...
Because, like, for example, I made Santoro Gaming, which is a channel that I haven't done anything with yet. I might one day. Well, I will one day, but...
Yeah, you better.
But if I try to annotate youtube.com/Santoro Gaming, I can't. I have to actually copy and paste the random string of characters and numbers. It's a real big pain in the ass, and it's stupid.
Yeah, it is absolutely stupid. So...
But anyway.
I don't know. Maybe this will have its own channel. I can't see this going on Zombie Horse. I could see it going on Internet Pariah, though.
Okay.
So maybe I'll just put it on that. So it's really important. Hey, if you made it to the end, hopefully you did.
If you made it to the end,
let us know what you think.
If you made it to here, first of all, let Rob know what you think.
Yeah, let me know because Matt's not going to be on every one.
Yes.
Just let's lay that out there right now.
Absolutely.
We live
far away.
Yeah, far away.
Although we have discussed starting a podcast, but we'll talk about that.
Well, if we both end up in LA,
we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But give this video a like if you enjoyed this. Leave a comment. Let Rob know what you think. And tweet us.
Yeah, tweet
at
us.
The Rob Dyke. Is that correct?
Yes.
And at Matthew Santoro. And use the hashtag. We have to come up with something. At this point, they had to be listening to.
I mean, what about Robcast? Just for the hashtag for now.
Not something funny.
Something
something unique. Something unique that like, oh, you see that and you're like, oh, they made it that far.
Okay.
Hashtag
poodle boobs.
Okay, I love that.
Good.
Because that's not something anyone would ever normally...
No one else is going to have that hashtag.
No.
And hashtag poodle like the dog, boobs like the tits.
And now someone's going to make a Twitter account called at Poodle Boobs.
At Poodle Boobs.
And be like, I listened and I even made a Twitter.
I made it to the end, you sons of bitches.
Hashtag Poodle Boobs. Tweet it to both of us.
And let us know what you think of this podcast. And then let me know what you'd like to see from future podcasts. And, yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah, and on the next one, Tyler Oakley. And on the next one, Markiplier.
Markiplier is joining us.
Yep. And then PewDiePie.
PewDiePie's also coming on. Today.
And then Tyler Oakley. To promote his new book. Oh, man.
Okay, everybody. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
You have to have a proper sign off.
And that was it.